Hey guys, welcome back. Today on The Untidy Artist, I'll be showing you how to make an ombre glitter vase. These gorgeous sparkly vases were made with vases I got from the dollar store, and I thought they would be really fun for Valentine's Day with sparkly red and pink glitter. Let's grab a few supplies and get started. The first thing we'll need is some glitter. Now, because we're doing an ombre effect, ombre actually is a French word for a color that goes from light to dark or is graduated in tone. Our lightest color of glitter is going to be an iridescent glitter that is a big chunky glitter. And then for our next two colors, I'm using a rosy red that's actually a dark pink and a crimson that's a red. And we'll be using an extra fine glitter for both the red and the pink. You'll need a plastic cup or something to put your glue in and a little foam paintbrush. I found my vases at the dollar store. A thrift shop is also another great place to check. And then you'll need several pieces of scratch paper. Okay, the first step is to grab your cup and apply about 1/4 cup of your Mod Podge glue. If you're doing a smaller vase, add less. If you're doing more than one vase or a bigger vase, add more. And then I just put maybe about a tablespoon, maybe even a couple teaspoons of water in with the glue. Give it a good stir. This will just make our glue go more evenly onto our glass as we apply it with the brush. And once you have that nice and mixed, grab your vase and apply a thin, even layer around the entire vase. And I found it was easiest to actually flip the vase upside down and put it on my hand so I wasn't trying to touch the glue as I moved it around. Make sure that the glue is evenly around the top and the bottom of your vase. And once you have an even layer of the glue, working over a piece of paper, I grab my big chunky iridescent glitter and I'm going to apply it to the entire vase by just shaking the glitter gently. Now, if you'd rather use a spoon and gently spoon the glitter onto the vase, you can do that as well. I just found it was easier to shake it directly from the container onto my vase. And make sure that you have a piece of paper underneath that can catch your glitter. We're going to be pouring all of the excess glitter back into the container so we don't waste any. And just make sure that you coat the entire vase with the glitter, covering up all of the open spaces where the glue is. I really like using a bigger chunky glitter for the white iridescent part of the glitter. I love how it reflects the light. So what I like to do to make sure I coat the entire vase evenly is after I have sprinkled the entire thing with the glitter, I just kind of roll it around in the glitter that is left on the piece of paper to make sure I have a nice even coating of my iridescent glitter. And then you're gonna set that aside and let it dry for about a half hour to an hour. And then grab your paintbrush and the glue, and we're going to paint it again now to apply some more glitter, but now we're just going to do the bottom half of the vase. So find out where the middle of the vase is and start to apply your glue from the middle all the way down to the bottom. And I find that it's best to use a light touch with your paintbrush on this part. You don't want to brush all of the glitter that you've already applied off of the vase. And so just use a light touch, dabbing a little bit, lightly running the brush over the glitter underneath. And I like mine to not be perfectly even around the top. So you can see I'm kind of varying where I start the glue from the middle of the vase so it's not in a perfectly even line right around the middle of my vase. And apply a nice even coat of the glue all the way around the bottom half of the vase. And then you're ready to apply your pink glitter. Now, if you're doing you can do any type of ombre effect with this. You could do a lighter blue and then a darker blue, a lighter green and then a darker green. And obviously you don't have to do it ombre, you could do it any mixture of colors. So I'm gonna grab my rosy red or my pink glitter. And in the same way that I applied my iridescent glitter, I'm just going to sprinkle it lightly around the entire vase. And because I'll be pouring all of the excess glitter back into the container, I like to make sure that I get as much of it on the piece of paper as possible. Now, one thing with this layer also, instead of rolling the vase onto the glitter that's on the piece of paper, I just sprinkle it on. It kind of smashes the glue if you roll it in this step, and so I just lightly tap and sprinkle it onto my vase and then pour my excess glitter back into the container. I let it dry for about a half an hour to an hour, and once it has dried, I'm going to apply my last section of glitter. So now I'm just doing the bottom fourth of my vase. So I figure out where the halfway line is for the pink glitter, or the bottom fourth of my vase, and that is where I'm going to be applying my glue. So once again, I don't want it to be in a perfect line. I kind of stagger a little bit with my paintbrush. Once you have an even layer of glue, take your darkest color, so I'm going to take my red, and sprinkle it around the glue. Once again, I don't roll this directly onto the glitter that's on the paper. I just sprinkle it evenly on, making sure there's a nice even coat. And that's it, guys. Set it aside, let it dry. If you'd like, you can put a clear acrylic spray finish over it to kind of keep your glitter under control. And that's it. You have these gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, sparkly vases. It was a lot of fun to do these in a lot of different colors, and I'm excited to put mine out for Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching, guys. Please be sure to give this tutorial a thumbs up if you liked it. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please check out some of my other tutorials, and if you have any comments or questions, please post them below. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.